Sir, you still haven't found your cousin?
Have no fear.
I'm still without new...
When did you see your cabin boy for the...
It's been 2 days since it wasn't out of the ordinary until about the day of departure.
Does the boy know anyone?
Other than Feller? I don't think so.
This Jonas...
In tradition, we are all members.
Might I have a word?
As you wish.
Have you seen anyone wandering...
Take a look around. As long as they don't try and get us said.
A smuggler?
In the port jail? May I ask you, why the sudden...
Nothing to bother yourself about.
You wouldn't, by the sheer... The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen, and they were making quite a fuss. Feel free to carry out your... The port brigs, just like...
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you?
Did you say he was in... My men spoke...
That isn't the safest...
Let's go and find him.
Happy to be of some help.
I have a favor to ask before...
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some...
Impossible. All merchandise must be... So... Unless...
I wouldn't go that far.
Well then, they'll have to wait.
Hellfire.
Captain, I understand...
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you. My quartermaster is a hack. He's gotten into his head that a gang of... He's placed guards where our cargo is. All that is not in the warehouse, and no... Sorry, but your crates are gonna...
Sorry, Colonel.
The commander is gonna have my head.
In that case, we're going to have to...
Could you tell me a little about...
We are
Thanks to your magic.
Our magic? As for your question, others are sea. It's how the guild is...
Could you tell me any...
It is a mag... Natives. They were very friendly. I've also heard, but I wouldn't know what else.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to thanks to your certain zone? It's a good port.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
The warehouse is...
Did you hear the bell?
The bell?
Of course! We're not until all the Nauts must rendezvous.
Damn, we didn't hear it.
Be off with you.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
You cannot pass. Only the...
To my help! And death to the others! About to get dicey! Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
to my help! And death to the others!
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
I've seen a few
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray...
A real saint you are. Tell me where I can find...
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a... They must be waiting for me. If the Nauts get their hands on them...
Thank you.
Anytime. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
What? Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen any... Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I still don't see...
Don't worry.
I certainly...
What will be your official...
Come, but I am there. But also, your help...
It's always a... I need to be leaving. Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
What do you think about Captain Va...
He's a damn good... He knows his craft well.
How old is he?
He's not seen as...
When did you last see...
2 days ago.
Did anything seem...
Maybe a tad...
Why would that be?
Boy, I haven't...
What does Jonas do in...
He just had... When evening comes...
Did he ever have one?
Never.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one.
Do you think he could have...
I wouldn't think that...
I don't know where to...
No.
And you don't believe...
I like Laura. The itch for... Here, yes. I call back to it.
I need to be going. Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you think about
He's a joke. It's a pity.
Were you a witness to
Yes, the other day. And then when we left, well, those brutes were there.
Why didn't you intervene? Did you report this?
Unfortunately not. And the captain.
Did Jonas seem to... Do you know what was...
No.
Why would anyone...
How would I...
It's just that I can't... Did anyone else...
There was still... I seen a kind of fellow now and again.
Thank you, Lara.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
It's blocked. It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Shouting like that, we should have gotten rid of him. Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him. To my help! And to the others! Shouting like that, we should have gotten rid of him. Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab him. To my help, and death to the others!
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress!
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Can I pour you anything? It's you. I didn't recognize you, my scruffy young pup. You put this place to shambles last night.
I am quite sorry about that. I'm afraid I let the festive spirit get the better of me.
Better of you? You broke every...
Come on now. Now, what can I do? The content...
Whatever can I...
I'm looking for a Nort.
A Nort?
According to one of his...
A kidnapping. I would have noticed.
Someone told me about...
I see.
Where might I find...
Here. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye. Who are you?
No. I'm looking for a Nort, a young cabin boy.
Yes.
Tell me what happened then.
A rich merc, the kind of man you can round up. They exchanged words with the cat.
And after that?
It just so happened. And I think I wouldn't have...
What can you tell me?
You see? And he must...
Who was the rich merchant?
No, it was Sir Fon.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the...
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
Enter, please.
Oh, I know you. And to what do I...
I would like to have a word...
He is not here.
It concerns Adela. According to witnesses...
I see. He has simply...
Excuse me.
Don't you see, Your
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that, and that his men escorted him.
Witnesses? In a tavern?
These witnesses are all in agreement.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband... A gesture that you're...
What was your son doing on a Naut ship?
It is what they do.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would... It seems that you have been this horrible... You will have no trouble.
Where might I find...
I cannot say until the Nauts have set sail.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Sir?
Constantine Dorset.
Enchanted as well.
Are you ready?
We should be able to... I'm still without new...
I spoke with a woman who told me she...
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents will...
A contract?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the North. In some cases, nations even trade... I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition. But what I can tell you is the young... And ever since, he's been a North.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on.
Your Highness, your...
Come now, and would you believe those still see...
Ta-da!
My dear cousin...
You might have refrained from the cup.
Take away the ring.
But you want...
I've had a word with Lady... She said that he...
Who was a cabin boy?
They took him back...
Well, that is very unpleasant news. Since time immemorial, children born on their ships, but certain from time to time, the
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed...
No. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son?
Well, he probably did it before the... What counts most? Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could...
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Captain, sir.
You're going to have to wait.
Hello?
We're the relay.
Finally!
May the Illuminated save us.
The man to which...
Have you come to deliver? Please, please, we are not heretics.
In that case, why is the...
Our only... It's true. We fled all the way, but the Inquisition wants to
Tell me more about your...
Our work.
The disciple...
The very same.
With the discovery, we wanted to...
And?
Teofredi. But...
In the original, he speaks of a...
It was written...
I understand. This voice...
The sacred...
Who were you hoping...
Our research...
By entering out...
That would be...
Did you try speak...
Oh, we were even...
It served no...
I see.
I beg of you.
It doesn't sit well with me to send you to the flame. I freed your smuggler, and he'll certainly be in touch. He, or another member of his band. Be careful, and safe travels.
Oh, thank you, my lord. You are a man of noble heart. May the Illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir, just...
It pains me to inform...
Curse them!
Alas, these renegades, I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomat.
The bridge. But I had hope. We have nothing else to do.
I must be going. Farewell.
May the...
Your Excellency.
Lord.
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse?
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Excuse me, madam.
If you would be so...
With respect.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of...
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the...
The Prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
It's not possible just now. Locked.
Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
So you're back.
I regret to say...
They are.
Well then.
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
Yes?
I need to be...
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set my cabin, boy.
You do. It's a rather...
All we can do is plot a course. I do thank your actions bring...
Be back soon, Captain.
Well now, can we get...
The way is clear. It's time to get...
Do your best to be quick and quiet.
Don't you be worried.
The warehouse is at the end.
Move out, quick.
Sir?
Are you ready?
We should be able to set...
Be back soon.
Sir?
Are you ready?
We should be able to set sail.
Permission to board the ship?
Certainly. But do you have any farewells to make or any...
No, my house is in order.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tir Friddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, son!
so eager to discover Tir Frideen. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
Damn this.
Come now.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Gentlemen! Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready hard to wear! Lively now, lively! Catch me a
A charming welcoming courtesy. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while. Desarde.
You seem to be mad at me for some reason.
No,
I can't blame you. Most nobles are tiresome.
You have? I was wrong about you. I hope you can forgive my Did you want anything else?
How did you become a Nord?
As you may have guessed, I was given to the Nords when I was little. I think I was originally... I took my first step. Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
I don't have the key. I need a bit of practice.
boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Well, I'll be damned, it's Manfred! Always.
We've come to find you.
Look. And so he's got you working on...
Is everything in order?
Alas, our merchandise, they're well guarded.
Since these
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a... We'd have too many details to
What?
No. Of course. And he must also...
Why is that?
Most of the men are illiterate, but they need to be quick about it.
I see.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship.